GMG is so musical.
Pai não me conhece, só conhece pelo que os outros falam. Se assusta quando escuta falar. Eu sou do gueto, dou respeito pra poder ser respeitado. Eu quero vida, eu quero paz, meu rapaz. Não quero assustar, eu quero fazer fã. Não sou bandido, também não sou Peter Pan.
Medias and I get a lot of messages from Tahitian people, you know. And even when I'm home, like there's a lot of people I don't even know them. They just come and shake my hands and tell me like, oh, they're behind me, you know. And so it's such a great feeling because I feel the same from the guys that do canoes in Tahiti when they go to Hawaii for the Molokai. When they win that thing, I'm proud, you know. So that's good.
Fantastic. You're relaxing right now for this comp. What's your atmosphere for this Quick Pro in particular?
I just want to come here and be ready for the contest. So whenever the waves are bad or whenever I have some time off, I just want to have fun with the boys. And yeah, I play football a little bit with my friend. That's just to stay positive. Always laughing. It's good to have someone that and you can hang out with someone like really close to you. And especially when you travel by yourself, it's always hard to go to another country and just rent your car by yourself and be solo, So that's something I've been doing for the last 10 years, and it's getting better.
Yeah, I saw you another day with Alejo Muniz, and you go with him in the water. I saw the shaky hands after the hits, but it's a very good competitive between you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, Alejo is one of my best friends. Not only in the water, and I mean from another country, just like someone that I really appreciate. He's such an amazing surfer, amazing person, and he got a big heart. And every time he comes to Tahiti, he comes to my place, and he's the rare person that can stay with. I mean, I'm not saying bad stuff, but like I want him to stay with me, And yeah, just because he's such a nice guy, and we know each other for the past like 3-4 years, and yeah, it's been great since that.
You're in the same final now. Is your best result here so far?
Yeah, it is. I never made the quarter before here. Never made the semi-final, so that's my first time. And yeah, I never made the final, so I guess that'll be my next step.
And next hit, just wait for the results now. You relax in a good mood for that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go eat a little bit because I haven't eaten. Wait for the call because I think they're gonna run. They're gonna wait for the tide to fill in a little bit, and yeah, just waiting for the right waves to come and just to be on. Yeah.
Any change for last year? Like we see a different surfer right there.
I'm maybe more calm now. I guess the fact that I have a baby now just changed the whole thing for me, and I feel like I have a mission now just to do well in every single event I go to, because I leave my family behind, and I don't like that, but it's part of the job now, and I'm glad Skype works well over here in Australia, so I can talk to them.
You want to give one hi for the guys in Brazil for waves.com.br?
Yeah, I just want to say hi to Braga, all the boys that took care of us in Brazil, and thanks everyone over there. Hope everything is fine in Rio, and I'll see you guys soon.
What is good luck in your language?
Good luck. We fight toito.
Fight toito. Go boy.
See you, man.
Good on you.
Thank you.
It was amazing. Julian is by far one of the most exciting surfers. You never say. If I was 10, I was thinking he's capable just to do that as well. So got that 8, I kind of mid-8, and I said, he's dropping in my 8, so I was just waiting for him to actually get a wave like that, and I was ready to hear even bigger score. So I mean, it's one of those heats where it's a big matchup and big scores go down.
And you're cool, calm and collected. Is that the kind of confidence that comes with being world champ?
I hope so. It was pretty cool. It's always cool, but I'm always calm. But I'm just, I guess you can't stress too hard in those situations. I learned a lot from last year, and even the ones who were 12 show dogfights, like my last hit with Melling was pretty scrappy, but that was what I was due for. Heat with waves, so it's good.
And you're coming up against Michelle Perez in the semi-finals. Thoughts on that heat?
he's probably been the standout so far in the whole event. I mean, to me, what he served this morning, that wave I seen yesterday was phenomenal. So he looks like a new man to me. He's pointed out hungry, so it's going to be a real tough one.
Joel, thanks for that. Thank you, boys.
Agora eu vou jogar. Agora eu vou sonhar. Agora eu vou lutar.
I was sort of struggling to get a board that felt great, and I jumped on this one yesterday and it feels really good, so confidence sort of came back just in that way. And, you know, I've been able to pick, I've been catching a lot of waves in my heats. I just want to increase my odds because, you know, you just can't really be patient. There's not two perfect corduroy lines that are going to come in out there. You got to get some of the small double ups, try some of the second waves this set, try some of the first waves this set, you know, so just been pretty active.
And you're going to go up in the semi-final against the winner of this heat. Who would you prefer, Mick or Walker?
I don't really mind. I mean, they're both mine. You know, Mick and I had to really sort of put our contest heads on and do battle, and Wilco is a little more enjoyable, but he's definitely serious too. And yeah, I enjoy serving both of them, but you know, me and Mick have a bit more history out here, and you know, I really don't mind, but Mick would be fun because he'd have the hometown crowd behind him.
Alrighty, well, they just want me to ask, if you're going to finish up the event tomorrow, Snapper or Kira, what would be your preference?
I don't know. I mean, Snapper, when they had the break today, when it was real messy and choppy, the wind flipped offshore and it got really good, like, you know, wave after wave. And you saw there, I think I caught like 13 waves in that heat. You're not going to catch 13 waves in Kira. It just depends. Whatever has a better quality. And I just want to say hi to everyone at home. Hi to my family. I love you guys. Hope you're all watching or sleeping.
Well, thank you for that, and we'll see you in the semi-finals tomorrow.
Just let me tell.
What's that piece of shit you wrote this
Yesterday's one?
Yeah.
No, but did you read the whole thing? I don't know.
I was saying that I was like the classic performance-enhancing doping athlete.
In this day and age, and no.
You can pay for the test. I can test it all year long.
Well, that's what I was trying to say. I was trying to say they should do testing.
That was poor writing.
No, but it's
all right.
Well, let me explain it to you.
Later.
It seemed like you were on every time me got a wave, you're on the one behind it. Is that just how it fell, or were you just trying to kind of...
No, that's not planned. You look at the wave, and you just kind of, see if it's got the double up. Unfortunately, a lot of the ones that come behind him had his foam on the face of mine. It was kind of messing mine up, but if it didn't have that, it would have been good waves. But, you know, my best one was under his priority. He let it go, and you know, it was closer to the rock and then way in, and he probably couldn't have got to it unless he started paddling right when he went over the wave before, but I don't think he wanted to commit, you know, that early to his paddle, but that was my best one. That was a good wave. You know, you gotta look, almost number one out there is you gotta just make sure there's no foam on the face. Those are really hard waves to ride and get a score.
We saw a lot of variation in your surfing, Kelly. Do you think that's your main strength, the variation in your surfing, particularly given the surfers remaining in this event?
I mean, I've always tried to work on that. You know, I feel like with the way my backspin, I've been shortening my turns quite a bit. Just kind of the way I'm scared to turn in a certain way. But I'm probably gonna have to work on that for tomorrow. You know, I'm expecting we're gonna get some open faces, and you know, those turns Michelle has done, and you know, some of the turns Bede's done in this contest look really great. You know, you got to be able to really open that up on the face.
You're certainly going to the air more than the other surfers. You went to the air more, and we saw you get barreled. We saw a lot more variation.
Well, that one I went to the air on was. It was funny because I was going down the line and the wind actually flipped and came offshore at me. And so when I was setting that section up, I could see the wind coming up under me, so I just knew how to get the nose towards shore, and it would keep it against my feet. But it was kind of a bit of luck. As soon as I got on the ski, the wind was south. It's kind of a strange one.
Kelly, Joel said being world champs made him lift his game because others are lifting their game to try and beat him. Did you watch his heat, and what are your thoughts on the way he's surfing at the moment?
Oh, he's surfing great. He gave himself a lot of chances. You know, I don't know that he looked tack sharp in that last one. You know, he looked a little skittery, but You know, and a couple of waves that he had to make look like a lot that were only like 1 or 2 turns. You know, there was a little bit of English going on. But when Joel gets a good wave, you know, you got to watch out. He just, you know, he connects the line out here better than probably anybody, I think. You know, just transition to transition, and you know, but it looked like he really had to kind of get going a couple of those heats today. You know, he did have a couple losses in the 3-man heats, and then that heat this morning, I actually thought he might lose that one because he just looked a little shaky, he just looked a little off, and then Melling really made the mistake of going the wrong way, just kind of a rookie mistake.
Only 10 of the event he got. Did you think there's more 10s out there to be had?
I wasn't sure if that was a 10. I mean, it was a great, you know, incredibly well-ridden wave, but there was no big error, no big, you know, one-off maneuver that set the whole rest of the ride to bookends or anything. But it was just perfectly executed. And that's Joel. He's going to go out there from point A to point B. He rarely digs a rail or takes the wrong line. And there's going to be, you know, tomorrow if the wind cooperates, if it turns a little more south for us, there'll probably be some really high scores. I mean, you can't expect 10s at every event. I was going to be surprised if a 10 happened this event because the sand's not been good.
How often do you surf Kira, Kelly?
I don't know. I surfed it the other day. I don't surf it that much. You know, it's not good that much.
And your body's feeling better?
It's better, yeah. It was bad a couple days ago. I'm all right. Just a few tight muscles here and sort of overstretched muscles there. So
because you did look a lot more limber in that heat than say yesterday morning.
I felt good. You know, when you get in the water, the adrenaline kicks into you. You don't think about hurting or anything. You know, you just figure you can deal with that later. But no, it was all right.
Joel talked up Michelle as being a real dark horse that's come to just sort of come through unnoticed while everyone's been focused on the big guys. Do you think he's got a real chance against him?
I noticed his 9.5 in that early round. You know, he looked good to me. Like, he's a dark horse because he hasn't won events, I guess, but you know, you put him on a right with an open face and he kind of power to the wave and he's going to match it better than anyone. He does have more strength than, you know, probably anyone, but, you know, the only guy who's going to match him in leg strength is probably Melling, or, you know, there's not many guys who are strong as him on tour, so when he sets up he just sets his shoulders and pushes with the legs, you know, it's pretty much a thing of beauty, but he seems to make a lot of mistakes in contests, and that's probably why he hadn't had those, you know, wins or more semifinals, and, you know, but look for it.
About that wave of joy, you got extra excited for coming the heat after, see the 10 of Joe?
Oh yeah, I mean, before their heat went out, it was really good. Their heat got a little windy, but gosh, they still made it look really fun. I was excited to surf. That was fun.
What did they score you for that alley-oop?
8.6 or something. Yeah. Probably a little high. There's a lot of foam on the face, but they probably like the 2.
Kelly, in 20 years when you retire, do you ever feel like coming back as a contest director?
Who said I'm retiring? No way, man. What Jake's had to deal with this week is really tough. You know, he's got everyone in his ear. Probably his own fault, you know. He's looking for everyone's opinion, too. He wants to make the right call based on, you know, the group of everybody, but it's also keeps him up at night. You know, we played golf the other day, and he was on the phone literally like every single hole talking to people. What do you think? What do you think about this? Asking me, asking all of us playing with him. And it's kind of a thankless job, you know. But
what did you shoot?
Did I shoot? I don't know, like 78 or something. I don't remember.
Okay, I think we'll call it close.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Good luck.
All right, good luck.